A multi-millionaire CEO thinks you're not a real fan if you can't afford $80 games. There's more Stellar Blade coming, and the new Predator wears a cape made of aliens. Will wonders never cease? I'm Tom Jorgensen, and this is your Daily Fix. The video game industry is marching towards $80 price tags for new titles, and Gearbox CEO Randy Pitchford thinks you'd better start saving your pennies if you want to consider yourself a true fan of his games. Pitchford got into an exchange with an ex-user who'd been urging him to fight Borderlands publisher 2K Games and their parent company Take-Two on any potential price hikes for the upcoming Borderlands 4. Pitchford responded by saying, quote, A, not my call, and B, if you're a real fan, you'll find a way to make it happen. My local game store had Starflight for Sega Genesis for $80 in 1991 when I was just out of high school working minimum wage at an ice cream parlor in Pismo Beach, and I found a way to make it happen. Ah yes, there's nothing youths love more than middle-aged dudes telling them back in my day. Pitchford predictably got lit up in the replies, with one user saying what an elitist out-of-touch response, and another going so far as to accuse Pitchford of gaslighting fans by comparing his circumstances to theirs. This comes on the heels of Take-Two boss Strauss Zelnick declining to comment on whether or not price hikes are coming to their future AAA releases, saying, quote, we think consumers are willing to pay for the very best. If the unpredictability of the global economy is causing you anxiety, at least you can continue to count on people way richer than you continuing to say tone-deaf things in public spaces. Korean developer ShiftUp has announced plans for a Stellar Blade sequel set to arrive sometime before 2027. A chart included in ShiftUp's financial reporting, which released today, suggests development on the sequel is set to ramp up sometime after the game's PC port releases on June 11th. Stellar Blade 2 is planned for release sometime before ShiftUp's action RPG Project Witches, which we still know very little about. We gave Stellar Blade a 7 when it came out, saying it's, quote, great in all of the most important ways for an action game, but dull characters, a lackluster story, and several frustrating elements of its RPG mechanics prevent it from soaring along with the best of the genre. Fans loved the game, though, for its tight gameplay, cool world, and I'm absolutely sure no other reason. And finally today, if it bleeds, we can kill it. And if it bleeds acid, we can wear its tails as pretty little trophies. The upcoming anime movie Predator Killer of Killers, directed by Prey's Dan Trachtenberg, highlights 3 stories of predators coming to Earth across history to hunt our mightiest warriors for sport. But a new trailer points to something Predator fans already know. Those things love hunting xenomorphs from Alien as well. Towards the end of the trailer, we see a big boy predator with his back turned to the camera, and look, I'm no xenomorphologist, life got in the way, I never finished my degree, but to me, that looks like a cape of alien tails, and it freaking rules. This little Easter egg is very much in keeping with the Predator franchise's history of crossing over with Alien, going all the way back to the xenomorph skull on display in Predator 2. And Predator Badlands, also directed by Trachtenberg, sure looks like it's going to keep building out that connection by having a Predator team up with a synth from Alien's Weyland-Yutani Corporation when it releases this August. Predator Killer of Killers and all of its xenomorphic fashion choices, on the other hand, comes out on June 6th. And that is your Daily Fix for Tuesday, May 20th. Over at Humble, you may want to check out the Xbox Game Studio Publisher Bundle. For just $5, you get Broken Age, Sunset Overdrive, and Battletoads. And for $10, you get those 3 games, plus Wasteland 3, Quantum Break, As Dusk Falls, Ori and the Will of the Wisps, and Age of Empires Definitive Edition. As always, proceeds go to charity. Also, IGN's in-person fan event, IGN Live, is coming to downtown Los Angeles on June 7th and 8th. Come hang out with us in downtown LA at the Magic Box at the Reef for an exciting live show all weekend long. We'll have huge reveals, interviews on stage with celebrities and your favorite games industry folks, playable PC, console, and handheld gaming stations, awesome panels, IGN merch, tons of giveaways, and so much more. You can expect to see Squid Game, Critical Role, Resident Alien, 10 playable ID at Xbox games, and so many others. Head over to IGN.com/live to grab your tickets and use code DailyFix for a special discount. And finally, I am the host of IGN Arcade, where we interview celebrities while playing their favorite video games. And this Friday, we are joined by Danny and Michael Filippo, the directors of Bring Her Back and Talk to Me. Danny and Michael tell me all about their approach to filmmaking, their history on YouTube as Raka Raka, and why they left the Street Fighter movie that they had been developing, all while playing games like Postal 2 and Limbo. We had so much fun on that episode that one of us puked. It is a great time, so keep your eyes out for it this Friday. I'm Tom Jorgensen, and for all your video game news, keep it right here on IGN.